What happens when one of the most powerful women in entertainment pulls the strings behind the scenes, and the world can only watch in awe? In Season 5 of The Kardashians, Kris Jenner proves once again that she's not just the matriarch of reality TV's most famous family, but also the mastermind who keeps the empire thriving. This is not just a recap, it's a journey into the beating heart of the Kardashian brand. A season where drama, triumph, and strategy collide. And at the top of it all stands Kris Jenner, the woman who refuses to let her family slip from the spotlight. The story of Season 5 is not told merely in the glamorous dinners or the camera-ready confessions. It's written in the subtle gestures, the carefully chosen words, and the way Kris Jenner commands every frame she appears in. From the opening episodes, the energy shifts. There's an undeniable gravity around Kris' aura that whispers, "Everything begins and ends with me." And for those who wondered if the Kardashians could sustain their reign after decades in the public eye, Season 5 silences all doubt. Kris isn't just present, she's pivotal. The opening episodes throw us straight into family dynamics that feel as raw as they are calculated. The daughters, Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kylie, and Kendall navigate their own battles. But every step seems tethered to Kris's guidance. She doesn't simply advise, she orchestrates. Sitting in her signature style, poised, elegant, unshaken, Kris Jenner looks less like a mother in the background and more like the CEO of a dynasty. And that's exactly what she is. But what makes Season 5 so striking is how the cracks begin to show. Not cracks in the empire, but in the emotional toll it takes to sustain such dominance. We see Kris Jenner torn between roles, the nurturing mother, the savvy businesswoman, and the ultimate fixer. When the family fractures, when tensions rise, it's Kris who must stand in the middle, smoothing the edges while never losing control. The Kardashians may be the face of the show, but Kris Jenner is the spine. Without her, the structure collapses. In a particularly memorable moment, the cameras linger on Kris as she listens to her daughters hash out grievances. Her face is unreadable, yet everything is calculated. This isn't passive observation, this is strategy. She allows space for the drama to breathe, because drama is the lifeblood of the show. And then, just when it threatens to go too far, she steps in, her voice calm yet commanding, reminding everyone that family must remain intact, at least on the surface. That's the genius of Kris Jenner in Season 5, her ability to balance authenticity with performance. The documentary-style lens captures her as though she were both subject and director. When she leans in to share advice with Kim about handling a high-pressure moment, you can feel the history, the years of molding, shaping, and pushing her children to not just exist in fame, but to dominate it. When Khloe breaks down, overwhelmed by the weight of public scrutiny, it's Kris who steadies her. The tenderness is real, but so is the awareness. Every emotional beat is content, every tear has value. This is not manipulation, it's mastery of the narrative. Kourtney's ongoing tensions with her sisters find fresh fire in Season 5, and once again, Kris is caught in the middle. The documentary voice would whisper, "Here, in this moment, Kris Jenner knows the stakes." To protect one child without alienating the others, to nurture while negotiating it's a balance, no other figure in television has mastered. And that's what sets Season 5 apart. The family's chaos is not just spectacle, it's a chessboard. And Kris is always at the top. Moving the pieces. What's remarkable about this season is how Kris Jenner's influence extends beyond private rooms and dinner tables. We see her guiding major business decisions, whether it's a new product launch, a branding deal, or the question of how much to reveal to the cameras. These choices aren't made lightly, and as the narrator, you'd describe her deliberations as a symphony of calculation and instinct. Kris doesn't just see the present. She sees the future, the headlines that haven't been written yet, the conversations that will ripple across social media when she appears on screen. Surrounded by her daughters, it's clear Kris Jenner is the architect of their legacy. The Kardashians have weathered scandals, divorces, feuds, and scrutiny that would crush most public figures. Yet under Kris's leadership, they not only survive, they thrive. Season 5 becomes a testament to her unshakable resilience. It's as if the more pressure she faces, the sharper her instincts become. The narrator's voice would draw the viewer deeper. In the world of celebrity culture, longevity is rare. Attention is fleeting, and relevance evaporates overnight. But Kris Jenner refuses to let the Kardashians fade. Here, in Season 5, she proves once more why her title as the ultimate momager is not just a nickname, but a truth etched into pop culture history. One of the most poignant sequences in Season 5 involves Kris reflecting on the passage of time. The cameras capture a rare vulnerability as she considers her role not only as manager, but as mother, grandmother, and the glue-binding generations. There's a quiet gravity in her words, a recognition that no empire lasts forever. And yet, even as she acknowledges this, there's no sense of surrender. Instead, there's determination. To leave a foundation so strong that the Kardashians remain untouchable long after the cameras stop rolling. The season's dramatic crescendos are perfectly balanced by these intimate moments. In the glamour of photo shoots and red carpets, Kris Jenner sparkles as the ever-stylish matriarch. But in the private spaces, with her family's raw emotions laid bare, she emerges as something far greater, a woman who has redefined what it means to lead a family under the relentless gaze of the world. The Kardashians are the faces. Kris Jenner is the force. The narration would slow here, almost reverent. At the top of every empire, there is a figure who holds the unseen weight, who carries the burden so others can shine. In Season 5, that figure is Kris Jenner. She is the constant, the strategist, the heart. And as the cameras roll, it becomes undeniable. This is her season, her triumph, her legacy in motion. As the episodes unfold, we witness Kris Jenner navigating her daughter's triumphs and struggles with a balance of pride and pragmatism. Kim's ventures into business and law, Kendall's modeling success, Kylie's beauty and pyro find their threads leading back to Kris's hand. She is the hub in a wheel that never stops turning. And yet, she is not just a manager of careers, but of emotions, egos, and narratives. Each crisis becomes a storyline, each victory a testament to her vision. Even the show itself, The Kardashians, is a product of her brilliance. Without Kris Jenner, there would be no Season 5 to recap, no global fascination to dissect. The documentary voice would remind us every frame, every tear, every laugh has passed through her influence. She is both subject and producer, reality and myth. As the season edges toward its finale, tension and tenderness intertwine. The family, though fractured at times, always circles back. And when they do, Kris is there, welcoming, steady, unshaken. It's a rhythm the audience has come to expect, but one that never loses its impact. Because it's not just about resolution, it's about resilience. The final images of Season 5 leave us with an undeniable truth. Kris Jenner is more than a character in a reality show. She is a cultural architect, a mother who turned her family into a global dynasty, and a woman who thrives at the very top. This recap is not simply about episodes. It's about an era, one defined by her strength, vision, and unrelenting drive. And so, the voice of the narrator concludes, the Kardashians may change. The world around them may shift, but at the top, always at the top, remains Kris Jenner. Season 5 is her masterpiece, her reminder to us all that power, when wielded with precision, can transform family into legend. The Kardashians are the story. Kris Jenner is the author.